Welcome back to the Arctic Den. Today we are playing Dr. Morgan's counseling session. This is the sequel to Lucky Day, although this one was made first. You snapped out of your days. Alright, counseling. You step forward to the receptionist, wallet in hand. A plastic insurance card lies between your index and thumb as you dart your eyes around, avoiding eye contact. Receptionist. Name? Alright, I'm Arctic. Arctic checking in, you say hesitantly as you slide the card out and slide it across the counter. The keyboard clicked loudly as you typed your information in. Your hands get the debit card ready for the copay. That sounds horrible. Alright, you're all checked in. What? You fumble with your wallet as you put your insurance card back into the slot. They'll call you up when they're ready. Anything else I can help you with? No, it's nothing. You duck your head down and turn to find a seat in the waiting area with your debit card still pinched between your fingers. Maybe you should put your card up, in case someone tries to mug you. Fidgeting with your debit card, you ultimately decide to put it away and pocket your wallet. It's entirely possible that your insurance just covered the visit in its entirety, right? The time went by as you rested your hands on your knees, taking in the details of the ceiling. Ah yes, it is a very white ceiling. Arctic? The voice is unfamiliar, causing you to hesitate for a moment. That isn't my counselor. Anxiety starts to gnaw at you as you tighten your grip on your knees. I have a bad feeling about this. Kinda wish there was some background music. I might add some in. Alright, let's leave. This is way too much. You decide to leave and reschedule your counseling session. Getting up, you walk through the doors into the parking lot. You can't shake the feeling of being watched as you unlock your car. Goosebumps rise upon the nape of your neck once you lock your car. Do you lock the doors before leaving? Was someone waiting in the back to kill you? Paranoia gets the better of you and you check the back seat, just in case. Nothing's there. Of course there's nothing there. You locked the doors when you left your car. No one could have gotten in without smashing a window or something. You start the engine and begin driving out of the parking lot. As you pass by the entrance of the office, you spot a man smiling at you in the window. A chill runs down your spine. Your grip on the driving wheel tightens. You feel sick. The pit in your stomach has only grown. Anxiety and paranoia clawing at your insides, wanting to escape. You could feel bile rising in your throat, but you kept it in. It seems your counseling will have to wait another day. Ending 1. Reschedule your appointment. Yeah, fair enough. Can't say I understand how this feels, but let's go in. Arctic, you're here. The door opens a little wider. You get up and walk over, entering the office. Yeah, I'm here. That's Oliver. What the hell? I mean, I know this is the first game and the other one's a prequel, so... How'd he get out of prison? What's the canon ending to the last game? Oh, splendid, right this way. If he's still alive in this one, that means the other guy died. Ooh. You had no idea the office building was so big. You never had to venture this far in before. The man walked around with a brisk pace, occasionally looking over his shoulder with a smile to make sure you were keeping up. His pace as well as the distance you were walking started to tire you out a bit, so he slowed down and walked next to you. How are you doing today? You don't look like a counselor. I'm okay. You weren't sure of the answer yourself. Eventually, you both stop at a door. The unfamiliar man took out some keys and thumbed through them, looking for the right key to unlock the door. You took this time to look at the door. Strangely enough, it didn't have a nameplate like all the others. Ah, there we go. His voice snaps you out of your observations. Guess we're going in. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. How silly of me. As his voice echoes around the room. Suddenly, light floods the room. What the? The room is almost entirely empty, save for a plastic table and some metal chairs. This looks like a place where you throw someone you kidnapped. Suspicious. Concrete walls and pillars surround you, metal pipes running along the ceiling. You were definitely underground somewhere. This was most certainly not your counselor's office. Before you could say anything, the man walks up to you, fidgeting slightly. He seems embarrassed. "Sorry, my budget isn't enough to furnish my office," he says sheepishly, guiding you to the table. "Your budget is the least of my worries right now." "Wait up, sorry, this isn't my..." Use your puzzled look. "Oh, I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Oliver Morgan, 26-year-old. Though, since you're my patient, that'll be Dr. Morgan. Morgan is just fine now." "Yep, same guy. Don't know how he survived." "No, that's not what I was gonna say. You aren't my usual therapist." You turn your back on him and towards the door. You begin to turn the handle, except... What? You should go to the handle. Again and again it doesn't turn. Why isn't it? Did you lock the door? You turn around to look at him. Morgan is uncomfortably close, standing 2-3 feet away, leaning forward. Oh no. A calm smile is plastered on his face. This seems like his expression was starting to falter. "Archie, come on. Just take a seat and we can..." Oh boy. I love getting to punch someone. Let's punch his lights out. You push him away before winding your arm back and sucker punching him right in the face. Morgan falls to the floor with a thud. That was easy. Kneeling down, you shove your hand into his pockets, grabbing the keys. Why are there so many keys? The one you want is the one with the blue rhinestones. Oh, thanks. You turn around and Morgan is standing up, rubbing the side of his head. "How'd that hurt? I didn't think you could punch so hard." Let me go. Let me leave." You can't stop your voice from shaking. Morgan takes a step forward. You lunge at him, aiming for his stomach. He grabs your arm with ease, yanking you down. Oh no. Morgan kneels down, taking the keys off your hands and putting them back into his pocket. "Now then, where were we?" Oh no. Left with no other option, you take his hand. He helps you stand up and steady yourself, his other hand hovering over the small of your back. Morgan gently takes your hand and leads you to the table. Please don't tie me up. He sits across from you, a small clipboard and a file set on the side of the table. Morgan takes a second to grab something from under his seat and rubs it on his face. When he turns to face you again, the injury you left him with is mostly gone. Maybe he put on makeup. Morgan noticed your stare and blushes, before coughing and grabbing a file. "So, anxiety, huh?" he says, flipping through the file. Was he seriously gonna try and be your counselor? Is this guy even licensed? So tell me, what makes you so anxious? You give him an incredulous look. "What's making me anxious is there is a guy pretending to be my counselor and not letting me leave." Morgan just smiles and sets the folder down, clasping his hands together. "I can see you're hesitant to trust me." He begins carefully choosing his words. "But all I want was best for you. I want to help you." His tone is earnest as he speaks. "Yeah, you want to kidnap me and hold me hostage, 'cause you're crazy. How can I trust you? I don't even know who you are." "I come here expecting my usual counselor, then you show up, lead me into, what is this? A parking garage?" "It's my office," he corrects you. "Yeah, your office. That's under the building and surrounded by concrete walls. I told you, they didn't give me much of a budget." "Yeah, totally." Morgan frowns a bit, playing with the edge of the paper on the clipboard. Looks like he's nothing to say to that. What's even on that file you have? "It's your information. I'm your counselor now, so..." "Why the hell would we accept him as our counselor?" That seems like a really, really bad idea. "Let's do it anyway." You sigh, letting your arms fall to your sides. "You know what? Sure. You're my counselor for the day." "I'm glad you accepted me. That makes me happy." Did he have to say it in such a creepy way? Morgan clears his throat, his gaze suddenly serious despite a smile. "Let's begin, shall we? What's been bothering you, Arctic?" Maybe he's the one causing your anxiety. Like that other guy who had a really bad week. It's taken you a while to truly open to your usual counselor as well. Oh well. A sigh escapes you as you lean back into your chair. You would explain the surface issues of your anxiety. Morgan has listened intently, occasionally jotting down notes and offering surprisingly insightful advice every now and then. He was truly kind and understanding. Actually, now that you think about it, had you seen him somewhere before? Dr. Morgan, you begin. I see, so that's how it is. You shifted uncomfortably in your seat as he took a moment to read over his papers. Oh, of course he knows. He's stalking you. But your hand nervously plays with the hem of your clothes as he speaks. Looks like our time is up. Huh? What? Did you want to talk more? That's not what I meant, I'm your counselor, remember? He reminds you as he guides you to the stairs and the hallways. I'm always here if you need to talk. Right, yeah. I guess you are. Wait, does that mean I'll be seeing you again? Of course. A silence falls on the two of you, the gears in her head turning. You had a lot of questions, however, when you opened your mouth to ask about something. Morgan had opened the door of the reception area. You look back at him as he simply smiles. See you soon, Arctic. Yeah, see you soon, Dr. Morgan. Oh no. As you walk to your car, you can feel eyes boring into the back of your head. You can't shake the feeling of being watched. Yeah, no kidding. You start the engine and begin to drive out of the parking lot. He waves as he watches you leave. You quickly look away, focusing on driving. That wasn't so bad, I guess, but I never got the chance to ask about what happened to my counselor. They're probably dead. Oh, I forgot about you. Looks like you're finally awake. I briefly consider removing the gag from the counselor's mouth before backing away. It's truly a shame that you don't carry your office keys with you, good sir. I had to bring Arctic to this dingy parking garage that I set up last minute. Oh well. Kneeling down in front of the counselor, I tie the plastic bag I held over his head. Well then, it should take you a while to suffocate to death. Why don't I go over what I learned today while we wait? Arctic, I can't wait to see you again. Oh no. Ending 2. See you next time. Oh yeah, he totally killed a counselor. Alright, let's skip through this. Because it doesn't look like there's anything new. Let's refuse his help. Like hell you are, give me it. What the hell? What is all this? Look up at Morgan, who's staring impassively at you. The glint in his eyes have vanished. Pictures of you, obviously. But don't touch them so carelessly, he adds, reaching into his pocket. You back away fearfully, dropping the photo. Looks like I have to go to Plan B, he says. Plan B? Yeah, honestly, we could have done this the easy way. Ah, what a shame. Morgan walks around the edge of the table, fastening a mask to his face. The cloth hangs out of his pocket. Now then, hold still, will you? And chloroform. Managing to push him off, you crawl towards the door to try to get away. Let me go. Morgan let out a grunt when you kick him, but his grip remained tight as he drops his full weight on your back, pinning you down. Shush, he whispers, pressing the cloth to your nose and mouth. Eventually, it feels like your lungs will burst. You inhale the sweet scent on the cloth, feeling a slight headache and dizziness as sleep overtakes you. Ending 4. You need more counseling. I don't think I need any more counseling by this guy. Oh, my head hurts. Looks like to go to Plan B. You can't read his expressions, but his eyes darken at your resistance. He wasn't expecting you to struggle this much. Managing to push him off, you crawl towards the door. Let me go. Not wasting this chance, you tackle him to the floor, grabbing the cloth and shove it under his mask. He shoves you off him, standing up and risks ripping the mask off. Morgan seems dazed as he staggers, holding himself up with the table. Whatever he put on his face earlier wore off, exposing his injuries. That seriously hurt, he mumbles before collapsing. Hopefully for good this time. You approach him, checking to make sure he's definitely knocked out this time. Grabbing the keys, you find the key with the blue rhinestones and unlock the door. You run out, finding the exit as fast as you can. You run past the receptionist, who gives you a questioning look as you leave. Quickly spotting your car, you unlock and jump in and make sure to lock the door. Ending 3. Escaped. Counseling. Okay. The other one has more depth to it, but this was the first one made, and then the other's a prequel. Not bad. It surprises me that I don't know the canon ending to that prequel. Strange. I really hope that the canon ending would have been hitting him with a car. I like that ending. That being said, if you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, goodbye.